The 2024 U.S. presidential election is on a knife's edge. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation and uncertainty. Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump are locked in a tight race. Both candidates are pulling out all the stops in their campaigns. Tensions are high, the nation holds its breath, conversations are dominated by political discourse, and the air is thick with anxiety. Every vote counts. Harris carries the weight of incumbency, a double-edged sword that brings both experience and scrutiny. She emphasizes experience and unity, aiming to bring the country together. Trump, the outsider, promises to make America great again, appealing to his loyal base. His rallies draw huge crowds. His rhetoric is fiery, igniting passion and controversy in equal measure. Polls offer no clear prediction. The race remains a statistical dead heat, with analysts and pundits offering varied opinions. Both campaigns exude confidence, but anxiety simmers beneath the surface. The stakes are incredibly high, and the outcome will shape the nation's future for years to come. This election is a clash of ideologies. Harris champions progressive values, advocating for a future that embraces change and inclusivity. She focuses on healthcare, climate change, and social justice, aiming to address systemic issues and create lasting reforms. Her campaign aims to build a more inclusive America, where diversity is celebrated and everyone has a voice. Trump's message resonates with his base, who feel a strong connection to his vision of America. He promises economic prosperity and a return to traditional values, appealing to those who long for a bygone era. Immigration and crime are central to his campaign, with a focus on strengthening borders and law enforcement. He paints a picture of America in decline, urging his supporters to rally for a revival of national pride. The economy is a key issue, with both candidates offering different solutions to improve it. Harris points to job growth and rising wages, emphasizing her plans to create more opportunities for all Americans. Trump highlights inflation and energy prices, promising to tackle these issues head-on. Each candidate blames the other for the nation's economic woes, presenting starkly different visions for the future. The stock market is a barometer of confidence. A strong market often favors the incumbent party. However, this year is different. Uncertainty reigns supreme. The S&P 500 has experienced volatility. Investors are jittery. Global factors such as the war in Ukraine are causing turbulence. Predicting the market's impact on the election is challenging. Some analysts believe a late surge in the market could benefit Harris. Others argue that economic anxiety trumps market performance. The truth is, no one knows for sure. Section 4 Battleground States, where the election will be won. A handful of states will decide the election. These battleground states are up for grabs. Both campaigns are pouring resources into these crucial areas. Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin are critical Midwestern states. Trump narrowly won these states in 2016. Harris is fighting hard to flip them back to blue. Arizona, Georgia, and Nevada are also in play. These states have large Hispanic populations, a demographic that could prove decisive. Both campaigns are actively courting Latino voters. Section 5, the final push. The final days of the campaign are a frenzy of activity. Candidates are crisscrossing the country. They are holding rallies, giving speeches, and participating in debates. Get out the vote efforts are intensifying. Volunteers are knocking on doors and making phone calls. Social media is abuzz with political messages. The airwaves are saturated with campaign ads. Both campaigns are targeting undecided voters. They are also working to energize their base. Turnout will be crucial. Every vote could make the difference. Section 6, a pivotal moment for democracy. The 2024 election is about more than just choosing a president. It is a defining moment that will shape the very fabric of our nation. It is about the future of American democracy. The stakes have never been higher, and every vote counts more than ever before. The outcome will have far-reaching consequences. It will determine the direction of policies, the balance of power, and the very essence of what it means to be an American. A Harris victory would be a victory for progressivism and inclusivity. It would represent a commitment to diversity, equality, and forward-thinking policies. It would signal a rejection of Trumpism, a clear message that the country is ready to move beyond the divisive politics of the past. However, it would also likely lead to increased political polarization. The divide between different political ideologies could deepen, making unity more challenging. A Trump victory would be a stunning comeback. It would mark a return to the policies and rhetoric that defined his previous administration. It would embolden the Republican Party's right wing, strengthening their influence and potentially shifting the party further to the right. It would also raise serious questions about the future of American democracy. The world is watching closely, as the implications of this election extend far beyond U.S. borders. The outcome of this election will have global implications. It will affect international relations, global markets, and the geopolitical landscape. The United States stands at a crossroads. The decisions made by voters will determine the path the country takes in the coming years. The choices made in the next few weeks will shape the nation for years to come. This is a pivotal moment, and the responsibility lies with each and every voter to make their voice heard.